Welcome to the Reader's Garden. I'm Mrs. Gardner. Today we're going to be starting our Getting Ready lessons. These Getting Ready lessons are all about having fun while exploring the unique sounds in the English language. We'll take a closer look at how each sound is made and where it lives in our mouths. Think of this as a sneak peek into our sound wall, which we'll learn about soon, and a peek into the wide variety of sounds in English, practicing each sound along with their spelling patterns. This is what our plan looks like for today. We're going to be practicing our sound wall, and then we'll get to do some letter formation. So let's get started. When we speak aloud, we make sounds. Say this sound, mm. We use when we say moon. We can also sign by using the sign language sign for Now, let's say this sound, s. We use s when we say snake. S. Try this one, ah, ah. We say ah when we say astronaut. Ah, ah. How about this one? P, p. That one was different. We can't stretch out p like we did with s or ah. We use p when we say penguin. P, p. So let's explore how our mouths help us to make these sounds. We use lots of different parts inside our mouths when we speak. Our lips help us to make sounds like and p. Our tongue moves to make sounds like t and k. And our teeth help us to create sounds like f and f. Each part of our mouth plays a special role, helping us to create all the sounds we use in our words. Now, did you know that we sometimes use our nose to make sounds? Let's explore how. Try this. Say All right, you try it. And then gently hold your nose closed while you say the sound. Ready? What happened? The sound stopped. That's because is a sound that needs air to flow through your nose so that the sound can come out clearly. It's amazing how many parts of our body work together to help us speak. Our throat, our mouth, and our nose. Now, let's learn about how we use our vocal cords to make sounds when we speak. Our vocal cords are located in our throat, and when we use them, they vibrate to create sounds. Here is an image of what it would look like if you could see through our skin into our throat, and our vocal cords are located right about here. You can see that in the image of that girl there. Our vocal cords are located in our throat, and if we were to look down into our throat and be able to see them, they would look kind of like that. When we make sounds, our vocal cords are moving back and forth, and how fast they move depends on the sound that we're making with our voice. It's a little bit like the way the strings of a guitar move. See how when you pluck a guitar, the strings actually vibrate back and forth. And depending on the sound, the strings move at a different speed. Our vocal cords work just like that. You can actually feel that happening in your own throat. So to find out if your vocal cords are vibrating, I'd like you to try this. Take your hand and place it gently on your neck. Now listen to each sound I say, and then you say it. I want you to feel if there's a vibration, a shaking feeling in your throat. If you feel a buzz, then give me a thumbs up for yes. And if you don't, give me a thumbs down for no. All right, ready? Let's try these sounds. Oh, I felt that. Yes, there was a buzz. Did you feel that too? All right, let's do another one. S, s. Do you feel a buzz? Nope, I didn't feel a buzz. Let's do another one. Ah, ah. Do you feel a buzz? I did too. There was a buzz for ah. Let's do another one. How about shh, shh? Did you feel one? No, me neither. No buzz. Let's do two more. Mm, mm. Yes, I did feel a buzz too. And I felt my nose buzzing. All right, here's our last one. No, I didn't feel a buzz for that. Nope, no buzz on that one. How about you? Did you feel one? Good. You didn't either. Now, if a sound vibrates when we say it, we say that our voices are on. When we say these sounds like ah, our voice is vibrating and our voices are on. Now, if the sound doesn't vibrate, if we don't feel that buzz in our throat, then we say our voice is off. For example, with the sound s or sh, there's no vibration. Our voice is off. If you see on the bottom of my screen here, I have two symbols. One is showing a speaker with vibrations coming out of it. That means that our voice is on, and you're going to see this symbol in future lessons. And this one with the speaker with the X next to it, that means that our voice is off. So that will help clue you into some of the ways we use our voices with different sounds. All right, let's go back to our schedule. We can check off our sound wall since we did some excellent practice there, and let's move on to our letter formation. Let's practice skywriting. When we skywrite, we're going to be using our whole arm and making large shapes in the air. So if I wanted to skywrite the shape that that plane was making, I would go swoop around and over using my whole arm and feeling what the shape feels like with my body. Now, there's another way we can practice. We do another type of writing in the air that we are going to call tracing. When we trace, we're going to use a finger on our writing hand. My writing hand is my right hand, but lots of people write with their left hand. So if you're someone who writes with your left hand, you'll use this hand and you can use your tracing finger. And if you're not sure, ask one of your grown-ups. Okay, so I'm going to use my tracing finger on my right hand, and I'm going to be tracing smaller shapes in the sky. I'm not using my whole arm, just my hand and my wrist. And I can do this on my hand as if my hand were a piece of paper. I can do it out in front of me. If I'm sitting on the floor, I could trace on the carpet with my finger. There's lots of different ways to practice. And when we're using our tracing finger, we will call that tracing. And we're going to do a lot of tracing. So let's practice circles. The first shape that we're going to practice is a circle, and this is a circle right here. To make a circle, we're going to start at the top of the shape and go around, curving around to the bottom and curving back up, meeting at the top. Let's practice making some circles. First, we're going to skywrite our circles. So take your whole arm out in front of you, take your whole arm and trace all the way around, back to the top. Now, we're going to do some small tracing. I'm going to go to the top, trace around, and back up to the top. You can trace those circles as many times as you would like to, and you are welcome to pause the video. Now, we have some more shapes. We have the first shape that you see over there, we call a half circle. The shape at the bottom, we call a smile, and this shape right here, we call a hump, or a hill, or a bump. Now, all three of these shapes are a curve, and we are going to practice all three of them. I am going to use my tracing fingers starting at the top and curving around. Start at the top, curve around. Can you do this with me? Start at the top, curve around. Beautiful. Let's do another one. Let's start at the top, curve down and back up. Oh, it's like a smile. Start at the top, curve down and back up. I'm using my tracing finger, but you can skywrite too. And you are welcome to try this as many times as you would like. And then finally, let's make a hill. We're going to start at the bottom, curve up and down. Then go back over to the bottom, curve up and down. You can do it as many times as you like, and you can even go back and watch all over again if you would like to. Well, now when I look at our schedule, I can see we're all done with both of our tasks for today. We did our sound wall and our letter formation, which means we are done with our getting ready lesson A. Awesome job. You can kiss your brain, or you can give yourself a pat on the back, whatever is your preference for a job well done. Thank you so much for reading with me today. What a great start for our learning together. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment to like and subscribe so you never miss a lesson with me. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.